95th session, and let me share with you that I have received some feedback from viewers, friends, that my voice delivery may be a bit loud. So I am going to tone it down so that you can enjoy these videos even more. But the energy and the enthusiasm in these sessions is not going to reduce a single bit. So please give me a feedback on to the delivery. What is happening today is from confusion to brilliance in spoken English. Would you like to be brilliant? I'm sure you would like to be. So let's get on with our task of the day. And as they say, move it. Right? So I have a few sentences for you, and I want you to tell me what's wrong. The first one is the people is crying. Right? What is wrong? Take a few seconds. Pause the video and tell me what's wrong. Did you figure it out? Okay. The answer is very simple. The people is a plural. So we say the people are crying and not the people is crying. So you got that from confusion to brilliance. I'm sure you have got it by now. Let's move on to the second sentence of the day. I recommend you to take a break. Really? But take a break after 100 episodes, 100 videos. The sentence is I recommend you to take a break. What's wrong? There is something fishy in this sentence. Can you figure it out? Pause the video, think about it, analyze it, and tell me what's wrong. Tell me. Okay, no issues. I recommend that you take a break. I recommend that you take a break. Not you too. That's incorrect. Incorrect. Okay, the next one is coming up on your screens. Just like Mr. AB says, coming up on your screen now. The next question for 1 crore. Well, have you been in Mexico? Think about it. Think about this sentence. Have you been in Mexico? Is it correct? Take a break. Put the video on pause. My apology on that. So the correct one is, have you been to Mexico? I arrived in the airport. Is it right? No, I arrived at the airport. Okay. I arrived at the airport. From there, I will go in Delhi. Okay, next one is, I finished to work at 5 p.m. I finished to work at 5 p.m. What's wrong? Well, you guessed it correctly. There is got to be no two out there. It is I finish work at 5 p.m. Right? Next one. What is it means? What's wrong? What is it means? Everything is wrong out here. The correct one is, what does it mean? What does it mean? You are good in English. This is the one. The crazy one. You are good in English. What's wrong? Guess. You guessed it correctly. You are good at English. These prepositions need to be very carefully put in your sentences. My dear friends and my viewers, ladies and gentlemen, I'm always thinking about spoken English being a right of every Indian to get empowered and progress in his life like nothing before. Great. So I hope a bit of confusion, but you're moving towards brilliance. Let's move on to some more exciting stuff I have for you today. What is it? It says, what is the difference between freedom and liberty? Can you guess? Can you see? Right? Take a pot shot and tell me what is the difference between freedom and liberty? Well, freedom means to be free to do a thing. But liberty refers to previous bondage. So freedom is, you are free to do something, anything. But liberty is referring to something in the past where you might not be having freedom to do anything. Let's see a sentence of freedom. Freedom of speech is a fundamental right of all. Freedom of speech is a fundamental right of all. The slaves were set at liberty. The slaves were set at liberty, right? So the confusion is clear. What is the difference between haste and hurry? All these were coming on your screen, not in your screen, on your screen, right? On the internet, not in the internet, on the internet, on the screen, right? No more confusion, right? Haste means quickness in action, while hurry implies confusion also. Let's see a sentence. Make haste, we are getting late. Make haste, we are getting late. So there is an action out here. And the next one, the sentence for hurry is, I forgot to bring my bag in a hurry. I forgot to bring my bag in a hurry. So there is confusion. But as I said, from confusion to brilliance. So far so good, you are with me. And I'm sure the delivery you're enjoying. I'm always wondering, wishing, thinking, believing that you are progressing and learning more and more and doing well in your life, in your relationships, in money making, in being happy, in meditation, peace of mind, whatever is your vocation in life, you're doing well, great. That is what I am wishing and praying for from the core and the bottom of my heart. That's right. What is the difference between home and house? No more confusion. Think about it. Pause the video. Okay, home means the place where one lives with his family, and house means a building. So home is more important than house. Come to my home and don't say come to my house because that's only building, okay? Example, the farmer returned home at dusk in the evening. Dusk means in the evening. The farmer returned home at dusk. And the house was built in 2001. Wow. I hope this difference between the two is clear to you. And my voice also is clear and different today. I am always looking forward to your feedback, and I am also looking forward to the 100th session where it is going to be a summary I promise. Of all we have learned, a lot of effort is going in making that video. And by the way, I am a one man army. That's right. Okay, what is the difference between hope and expect? Hope implies a wish for something good to happen, while expect means looking forward to something which may be good or bad. Let's clear this with a sentence. He hopes to get a high first division in school examination. He hopes to get a high first division in school examination. That's positive. Okay, I expect a hard rebuke from my father. I expect a hard rebuke from my father. Rebuke is a is a verbal beating. I expect a hard rebuke from my father. Idle and lazy. What is the difference between idle and lazy? Well, idle means having no work, while lazy means one who has work but who does not like to take trouble of doing well, of working hard. Let's take an example to clear the difference between the two. An idle man's brain is the devil's workshop. You must have heard this. An idle man's brain is the devil's workshop. A lazy person often lands in trouble because he just doesn't work. A lazy person often lands in trouble, not into trouble, in trouble. That's right. Another one coming up, and this is my favorite, my friends. Look and see. What is the difference? Can you guess? Pause the video, look at these again. Look and see. Well, see means the simple action of seeing something in general, whereas look implies one's attention to a particular thing. Let's take an example. I saw a car dash against a tree. I saw a car dash against the tree. You're just seeing it, okay? And I say, look at me. Look at this video. Concentrate. Look at this video. Look at the blackboard. Look at the book. Look at me. Okay, there are many more. Let's go further. This is going to be fun. I'm sure you're enjoying it and you're noting these down, and you are going to have no more confusion, only brilliance. I promise you that. Okay, what is the difference between part and portion? Part and portion, P-O-R-T-I-O-N. Part is a general term, while portion means a part fixed for some purpose. Let's clear this by an example. Divide a thing into two equal parts. Divide a thing into two equal parts. But a portion of my income goes into charity. A portion of my income goes into charity. What is the difference between silly and foolish? Well, silly means one who lacks understanding, while foolish means the abuse of understanding. Let's clear by an example. The silly boy could follow nothing, right? So he is just silly. He's not doing it deliberately, right? The silly boy could follow nothing. The foolish girl laughed at the beggar. Now she could have done better than that. She has the understanding, okay? She's educated. But why would she do this? The foolish girl laughed at the beggar. That clears the difference in the meaning. Pity and mercy. Pity means tender feelings for a person, but mercy means compassion shown to a person, right? Let's clear the meaning. The rich man had pity on the orphan and helped him with money. The rich man had pity on the orphan and helped him with money. We are all at the mercy of God. Yes, we are all at the mercy of God, isn't it? In these corona times, too. What is the difference between vacant and empty? Pardon me for that. Vacant and empty. Vacant means unoccupied, and empty means having nothing. Let's clear it by a sentence. A post of clerk is lying vacant in the office. A post of clerk is lying vacant in the office. Pardon me for that. Empty vessels make much noise, right? Let's move on. What is the difference between warm and hot? That's pretty easy. Warm is the opposite of cool, right? And hot is the opposite of cold. Oh no, so much confusion. The difference is of a degree only. Let's see a sentence, and we are coming to the end of this video, so please be patient. And that's called opiga in opika in Telugu. Be patient, please. Please is daichesi. Okay, sunny days in winter are warm, isn't it? Nowadays, sunny days are really warm. Hot winds blow in May and June, don't they? Hot winds blow in May and June. Last one coming up, gentlemen, with my controlled voice and demeanor and delivery. Womanly and womanish. Womanly is used in good sense for qualities, while womanish is in bad sense for weakness. So let's see a sentence. Modesty is the greatest womanly virtue, right? It is. Her womanish frailty landed her in trouble. Her womanish frailty landed her in trouble. That's all I have for you today on the confusion part. And as I always say, this video was planned by me and the topic was selected today morning. I design, I create, design and deliver the content every day in the morning. Just thoughts come to me and I bring these to you, bring forth these nuggets of brilliance for you so that your confusion is cleared. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. It has been my pleasure to be with you and thank you so much till we meet in the next video. Goodbye.